Hey everybody, Mark Galloway here. Um, I was very hesitant to make this video, but at this moment I just feel like there's something I need to address. Now, I need to be careful sincerely with what I say because most of what I feel like I want to say is too personal. And before I get into that, it's not about relationships or anything. It well, it's nothing, very too far out, but it's more family related and struggles that we all go through. And I'm not going to be asking for help. This is something I need to do, not only for my sake, but for my parents' sake. We all basically go through problems with our parents every now and then. There's parents that want their kids to succeed when they grow up to be an adult. And being an adult, when you become an adult, it's something when you're a kid, you always feel like I can't wait to grow up. But then when it comes to a point where things are looking really bad, you want to look back and say, I wish I was a kid again. And that's what I feel. But financial reasons is going to be causing problems for a while. Yeah, there's times when I make these videos, it doesn't need any money, but there's other channels that I do put money out for. So I'm not going to stop with it. It's just because of struggles outside of YouTube that I need to take care of. Even if it means dealing with conflict with my parents, even if it means that they might be trying to help me, it's something I need to take care of for my own sake. But there is something I do want to say. 2024 is going to be a change for me. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing YouTube at all, because I do want to pick up where I left off. I want to continue making the best videos I can for you guys, because I know that I want to pay you guys back with everything that I have done, but at the same time I want to give back to my parents, because even if I have my own problems with them over the years outside of YouTube, like whether if I had arguments or disagreements or anything, I love them all. I love them. I love my mom and I love my dad, and I don't ever want to be disowned. I don't ever want to have problems to an extent where I'm no longer talking to them or anything. I want to give back to them, because even if I had my issues with them, there's so many things that they've done for me, and at the same time, I just want to succeed in life and be sure to give back to my parents, because I owed them everything. I owed them, and I put them, there's stuff I put them through, and I don't want that to happen. I want to be better. I want to be better, not only as a creator but as a person. But so what I can say is that things are gonna slow down for my YouTube career for a little while, but in 2024, when I pick myself back up, I want to pick up where I left off. I want to be sure that I'm at a stable place. I want to be sure that I'm at a point where I'm starting to succeed in life and be able to handle doing what I love to do in and outside of YouTube. So what I am going to say right now is that there will still be videos coming for the remainder of the year. It's just not going to be as much at the very moment. But I still want to give those to you, because I know that there's many things that I owe you, and I love you guys, and that's never going to change. What I do want to promise myself and to you guys is that 2024, I need to really clean myself up a little. It's not, okay, let me get this a little bit straight. I'm not saying it in a way that I lost myself. I'm not saying as if had a drinking problem, haven't been on drugs, never done drugs, never will. I'm never, well, you might have seen on Lego Fan 506 me drinking a beer or on a vlog, and it doesn't mean that I drink constantly. I do it only on a small occasion, but I've been sober. But there's times where I just get carried away financially, and I realize it's just going to cause problems constantly. But we've all been there. Most of us have been there. I know that there's a lot more people that are not always that careful. If you probably know Dave Bautista, Bautista from WWE. When he left WWE to pursue an acting career, things started off really bad for him, and he went broke at one point. But he managed to pick himself back up. So 2024, like when it comes to the holiday season, I need to really put my motivation into working and try to pick myself back up. And then when 2024 comes, I need to pick up myself financially, try to better myself, to be careful with what I do financially, and be sure that like I'm at a stable point where I'm able to not only succeed in life, but also to continue providing the entertainment that I know you guys would love to see. So what I just want to give you a heads up about is that while I'm not done, things are just going to be a little slow for a while, YouTube-wise, for myself. And I just need to pick myself back up financially and try to heal the patch with my parents. It's not, okay, and I'm not saying it as if me and my parents are fighting. It's just that, like, financial things can definitely cause conflict. But I want me and my parents to have a healthy, stable relationship and be sure that like things will be okay going forward. And like I said, it's not that I'm not saying it in a way as if I hate my parents, because I love them. We all do, and I'm pretty sure that we've been in families. I'm not referring as if you guys went through it, but there's people that went through unhealthy and abusive relationships that managed to get out of it, and they manage to make the best of their own life when they get out of that situation. And I'm not asking you guys for help because I'm not trying to be rude, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way, because it is my own issues. But I just want to let you guys know that like, well, I am going to be taking a break for the most part, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop, because there's definitely lots of videos that I have in mind. But just with what I have to do in my outside life, I just have to try to fix it, but it could take some time. But what I do want to promise you guys is that like when 2024 comes, I really need to better myself and pick myself up as a human, and make sure that like going forward, I want to be sure that like I'll keep myself up mentally, financially well, and be sure that I'm at a stable point where I'm able to do just well in life. And I know you guys will probably say, do this, do this, do this, do this. But guys, understand this is that like I'm not a teenager. I'm not at like a point where I just can go everywhere I want anymore, because I realize along the way is that like when you get carried away financially because you're trying to do something that you want to do for your YouTube community, when it comes to your friends, your family, or your fans, if you get carried away with that, it causes problems. And that's exactly what I've been realizing. And I'm not saying it's you guys, because I know that there's loyal people watching my videos who always supported me no matter what, and I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. But but I've been starting to understand is that like there's gonna be people begging for a specific event or video that I want, but just understand there's not always things that's gonna come to fruition. But anyways, guys, I just want to let you guys know is that like as of right now, I have problems outside of my channel that I have to take care of, because real life situations really taking a toll on my mental state and financial state. And I really need to heal myself. And I haven't been, it's not that I've been on drugs. It's not that I've been like torturing myself, but it's just that like when it comes to a point where it just really starts to hurt, I really need to, heal myself. But it will take time. And it's not that I'm really breaking myself or anything like that, because like, if it comes to a point where I really need help, I definitely will talk to somebody. But understand this, guys, is that like we all have problems in real life that people must deal with. And I'm probably like talking like a broken record at this very point. But once I'm able to fix myself financially, mentally, and pick myself up where I left off to the point where I'm able to take care of myself completely, I need to get to a point where I'm able to succeed not only in life, but keep myself up in a state where I can also do YouTube. What I can promise is that when it comes to 2024 and I'm starting to pick myself up, it's all going to change. And I'm going to be better for all of you and for my parents. Just right now, for right now, for the most part, I need to think about myself for a little while. But just so you know, Mark Galloway is never going to change. He's never going to leave you. Just understand that right now, I have my problems to deal with. And I don't care what you guys say. I'll probably get hate comments. You could go ahead and say whatever you want. If you want to say that like I've been doing drugs or drinking, go ahead. I can take it. But I know that there's going to be people supporting me no matter what. And it's not that I control them. It's their own right. If there's people that support me, that's really what matters. But just understand, guys, we all have issues that we go through. But for my family's sake and my mental state, I need to try to be better. Because, I don't want my family to ever fall apart over my mistakes. I've been telling myself, you got to be better. And I want to be better. I made some mistakes and I'm not proud of, and I know a lot of you guys done too. And I'm not trying to be judging at all. We've all made mistakes, but we try to fix it and move forward and try to be better and learn from them. But anyways, guys, I'm going to sign off for a little while. I'll try to keep you posted as much as I possibly can. There definitely will be some more entertainment videos on the way to try to keep you guys entertained as I try to push forward. But just right now, I need, for the most part, while I'm still here, I got to be able to fix myself and try to prove to you guys that I will be better as a person. So yeah, I have nothing else to say other than I love you guys. I will be back and I will be better. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not going to link anything. I'm not going to ask for your guys' help. But if anything, if you guys do want to help, it's definitely up to you. It's action not required. It's totally optional. If you ever want to, send me a message, go right ahead. But anyways, guys. Oh, and I'm not going to say, oh, go ahead, subscribe, anything. This is just like a heads up about something. And I just feel like it's just very important. And like I said, I can take any hate comments. I could take any comment that I want. Just understand, guys, is that like right now, I'm kind of like in a bad place outside of YouTube right now. And I just need to think about myself and try to fix it. But anyways, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys again. And if anything, all I could just say right now is stay strong. But I will be back and I will continue. I'll see you guys again. And that's it. Good night.